Hey YouTube, Robbie coming to you guys here with a deck profile that I've been really wanting to share for about a month now, and this is a little outdated to, some extent because people have, found better ways to play the deck or more effective ways to play, but I made a Chaos Dragon Thunder Dragon deck, and by that I mean like literally like Light Pulsar Dark Flare. So I'll get into it. The reason why I haven't shared it before, or I haven't really played with it before, is because the extra deck's really hard, and I'll get into that later. So your boss monsters, we're going to start with the dragons. Yeah, you have a lot of Eclipse Wyvern targets here. So these are all Eclipse Wyvern targets. Dark Arm's clearly like the best one. Red MD is probably was like the lackluster one in most testing. And then these are Melody targets. I thought about bumping him up to 2 instead of the Destrudo. But this is before a lot of people started playing like, Yazi and Mare with the Destrudo. I just had Destrudo as Destrudo for whatever reason. But these are like the big dragons. And then you have 2 BLS and 2 Pulsar and 2 Dark Flare. So you have a lot of Chaos cards that fuel off the grave together. Like this, discarding your Diabolus and Diabolus coming back after attributing a Dark Monster. It's really cool. It's really good. Like the deck kind of had some cool synergy. And then we have 3 Cola Serpent, 3 Wyvern Burster, and 2 Eclipse Wyvern. I kind of wanted to like just maximize on the number of drawing each one of these. And if anything, I can just discard them off for Light Pulsars. After you summoned one, search the other, summon the other, and then search like the last one. And then Eclipse Wyvern is just really good because it's more fuel to get towards like your bigger cards. And it's like something you want to banish off of Snow or one of the Chaos monsters. And what's really cool I've found is Dark Flare versus the Striker matchup. You can banish the Ray before like you go in really hard. And discarding and sending from deck is cost. So you're still getting an Eclipse Wyvern off of it, even if they Widow Anchor the Dark Flare. And then the last like Chaos monster is a duo. I still play the one duo just because like we want to banish more things out of our grave this time around. The rest is mostly like the Thunder Engine, 3 Solar, 3 Dark, 3 Normal Thunder, 2 of this. It's like my least favorite card in the deck, so cut it down a little. 3 Roar, 3 Hawk. I've been going back and forth on Hawk down to like 2 or whatever, but that's the Thunder Engine. Do note that I've made this deck before, like the Danger version came out, guys, and the Hand Loop version. So like I didn't really figure that all out until like way later. And the last 2 monsters are 2 Raiden. I just wanted like charge in this to like just generate more graveyard fuel, and then 1 Snow being the best card. No, I don't have the Brilliant Engine in here because I didn't really like the Brilliant Engine in testing before, but I might stick it back in to try it or change it, or I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with the deck. Next to the spells, Foolish, 3 Charge for the 2 Raiden, just because I want to like get the fuel going for the grave. 3 Allure, which helps since we have a lot of darks. 2 Melody, I really like this card. Searching Lebaneer is crazy. 3 Gold Sark. 3 Instant Fusion. Still thought I'd try this engine. Like I've had that engine out because I just liked it a lot more. Being able to make like a Titan really easily. 2 Fusion. And then the last 2 cards in the deck are flex spots between either 2 Ashes or 2 Impermanents. It's really up to you. But those are like the choices I went with. Otherwise than that, it's a 60 card deck, and the strategy was to go second, and having that 6th card be able to just like push through, like summoning a Raiden, and then having the dragons. And you always want to try to use a dark on your opponent's turn if you draw it. That way you just have like fuel in your grave for the next turn, and you can use its effect on your turn as well. The reason why I haven't been playing this deck before is the extra deck is impossible, and I'll go over all the stuff that's here. So like the instant fusion targets are these 3. I wanted this just for having going second, and this for the mirror, and then this just because I haven't really messed around without it. 3, even though most of the time I ever summon 2. 2 of this, even though I only ever summon like 1 half the time to kill people. Scrap Dragon, which is really cool to make with Raiden and one of the baby dragons. That way, because I would find myself times of having like Raiden and a baby dragon on board, and just like Phoenix was my best play, and I'm like, this is just seems better. Same with Vermilion. I would have like a dark and him on the board, or like Destrito make this. So it was just cool. And then like this with if you play Ash, you can just banish the Ash to destroy a card. This dies, you can get another one. And then the links, Karibo, Reaperduckus, Thunderclock, Twin Triangle. This is really cool because if you have like a milled Thunder Dragon monster that you want to get the effect off, and you can make this, you can bring back the Thunder Dragon monster and then just like continue your plays from there. Some Summoner, Phoenix, Unicorn, Curious, Sork, the 2 Borals, and Saryuja. So yeah, a lot of choices between the extra deck here, and that's kind of why I've kind of like hindered back from playing it. It's a lot of fun, but I'm probably going to update it with the dangers to have better, and I'll probably just end up cutting the Light Sworns, probably cut the Battery Mans and the Chaos Dragon cards, as much as I really liked it. I think just like going Danger Thunder is probably just better. But this deck's really fun if you can like play around with it. And I hope you guys really like it. Alright, enjoy.